Center in San Antonio. It's the San Antonio Spurs and the Phoenix Suns. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's listen in on the player introduction.
Starting at center, Stoudemire. Starting at guard, Bruce Bowen. Starting at forward, Michael Finley. Starting at the other guard, Tony Parker. Starting at the other forward, Tim Duncan. The coach, Greg Popovich.
San Antonio gets control and they bring it up court. Ten on the shot clock. Four to shoot. The layup doesn't fall.
You can't ask for anything more on the defensive end.
Excellent defensive pressure and containment by Stoudemire. Marion rises up, comes up empty.
Finley didn't get the block, but bothered him enough to cause the miss.
Finley surrounded. The defensive foul committed by Stoudemire. Personal foul number 1. Makes the first. The strong defensive effort was squandered by their failure to collect the rebound.
They almost forced the shot clock violation.
Ten to put it up. Marion tees it up, comes up with 2. Nicely done that time.
Didn't panic, followed through and drained it. A good display of concentration there.
Stoudemire sends it back, and that was a terrific defensive play.
He timed it perfectly to deny him the shot.
Shot clock's at 5, clock's at 4, clock's at 1, counted for 2. Duncan practically hugging his man defensively. Here's Red. The defensive pressure continues. That was a solid effort near the basket by Duncan. Free to get it off. Has to shoot. Parker being guarded closely. The long can't get the tipper. He hustles it down. He sets up on the right. Bowen with the block. Nash from close range. Stoudemire with a nice defensive play.
He's really moving right now defensively.
The layup doesn't go. Stoudemire is doing a very good job of staying with his man.
The defensive pressure has been very effective, Mark.
He crosses over. Nash setting up down low. Duncan made sure the shooter did not complete the play.
The defense was beat. A foul was the only way to stop the basket.
Nash is fouled on the shot and heads to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first. 2 for 2. The Suns are playing tight defense. The Spurs nearly turned it over.
The defensive player got a hand on the ball.
He blows the layup. Marks with a hustle play. He puts it up, misses the two. He got out and challenged that shot and forced the miss. That's good hustle by Parker. Duncan plucks it 3. It'll count in the foul. He'll hit to the line now to try and convert a three-point play.
He did a great job on that play of getting the defender to leave his feet and got the contact in the air.
Duncan.
Duncan hit the foul shot, and it's a three-point play. The Suns to call for the backcourt violation.
They need to be careful near the half-court line.
Outstanding hustle by the defense. Ginóbili is met by Stoudemire. That's a mismatch that the defense is going to have to compensate for.
They're going to have to play some help D whenever these two are matched up.
10 seconds showing on the shot clock. Duncan tries for the angle.
Duncan went for the spectacular alley-oop, but couldn't finish the play.
Only 5 left on the shot clock. Ginóbili's stepped out of bounds. The Spurs playing airtight defense. Stoudemire. It's good. Nice concentration there to take the contact and still make the shot. He's headed to the line for a possible three-point play.
To the line for one. Amare Stoudemire.
The Suns able to take advantage of the three-point play. Ten seconds to get a shot off. He tees it up. Let's go to the replay czar. Hits for 2. The Spurs did not look very strong defensively on that possession.
There was a complete lack of communication, Mark. No one made an effort to help out. That has to fire them up. The offense did an outstanding job of reading the defense and connecting on the alley-oop.
Nash with the ball. Bowen with the rejection.
That was an inspiring defensive play, Mark. He showed.
Oh, what a block. Michael Redd. An emphatic dunk by Stoudemire. Amare Stoudemire able to go to work inside. Timeout is called.
San Antonio.
Ginóbili being played by Stoudemire. Duncan in heavy traffic.
That was a spectacular play. The passer delivered the ball perfectly for the alley-oop.
Tight defense by Duncan. From the low block, the two's no good. Marks tries to answer at the other end. Shot clock's at 5. 4 to shoot. Parker to the find. That was a great decision to give up the ball that time for the assist.
He's showing that he has trust in his teammates to deliver on the finish.
Duncan swats it away. Loose ball, last touch by the Spurs. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Shot clock is down to 5. Blocks it. Marion with the shot. Ginóbili with the delivery, with a man challenging him. He's able to drain it. A good job that time by Finley. Marion working from the middle. He shoots. The two's no good. Well, they continue to have their troubles on offense.
Their shooting percentage is one of the...
Parker guarded by Red. Duncan with the penetration, finger rolls it for 2. The Spurs are stifling their opponents tonight. Clock's at 4. Waited in traffic, doesn't get the long 2.
Another miss from in close. We're seeing them struggle to get in a good rhythm offensively.
The missed opportunities in close have been a big factor, so... Only 5 to get a shot off. Clock's at 3. Ginóbili, 3 ticks left. Bowen creating the turnover, and here they come.
A nice job that time of stripping it from down low.
Picked off by Stoudemire.
That turnover was a direct result of his outstanding defensive play.
Setting it up on the right. Launches from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown.
Parker forced his man into a difficult 3 by getting in front of him.
His defensive positioning was very strong on that play. Red was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. First shot is good. He makes them both. Red right up on his man. Shot clock's at 5. Can't get it to go. Had to get it up to avoid the shot clock violation.
He had nowhere to go and very little time to get a shot off. Nice defense being played by his man that time.
missed the layup. Another rebound by Duncan. He got a piece of that pass. Parker, played by Nash.
With this mismatch, he should take it right at his defender and try to get a bucket or draw a foul to get to the free throw line. Ginóbili saw a chance for the alley-oop and finished it off with a sensational play.
Nash on the pull-up, misses from just inside the arc. San Antonio is doing a terrific job on the defensive end.
The other team is having a tough time getting open looks.
Seconds to play in the quarter. They've switched the shot clock off. Marion advances the ball. 5 left on the clock. What a
Shawn
move.
Marion.
Shawn Marion. So at the end of the first quarter, the Spurs lead by 6.
The difference so far has been the offense. The other team needs to make some adjustments defensively.
Shirley comes in for the first time tonight for the Suns.
Stoudemire caught the alley-oop pass but wasn't able to finish.
The Spurs are doing an excellent job of containing the other team on offense.
The defensive pressure has been a huge factor during this stretch.
Shirley with the sound defense. Only 5 left on the shot clock. Bowen with 3 left. Can't get it to fall.
They're moving the basketball and getting good looks, but they're just not connecting from inside.
The lead is intact. We have a whistle
for Phoenix.
Shirley seeing his first action of the night for the Suns. Nash picked up by Parker. Here's Marion. The assist by Nash. The post, the Spurs are ahead by 6.
The rotation for the double team has to be much quicker.
Their reaction time was definitely too slow. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. Down to 2, 1 to shoot. Red was not able to get it off. It's a 24-second violation.
They weren't able to handle the other team's defensive pressure.
The tour from the perimeter misfires from 3. 10 to put it up.
They were looking for the alley-oop, but couldn't quite finish it off. They need to find their shooting touch to work their way back into this game.
Well, their lack of ability to convert easy shots from in close is really hurting.
Parker.
We have a timeout.
Phoenix.
Nash covered by Parker. The defense not giving him any room. Beautiful look.
Nash with a perfect alley-oop pass. They timed that perfectly for the finish.
Advances up court. Great defense by Stoudemire. Barbosa bringing it up court. Look at that pass.
Nash with a beautiful lead for the alley-oop. He put that ball right on the money for him to finish that play.
Parker lost track of where he was. That's a backcourt violation.
Credit the defense for pressuring the ball and making things difficult.
The three doesn't go. San Antonio is preventing the other team from getting second chance opportunities.
They're working very hard to rebound the basketball at the defensive end.
Defensive foul to number
Stoudemire's
one.
whistle for the foul, his
Stoudemire.
second personal. Duncan, it's no good. He gets one of two. Sets it up. Four to shoot. 3 on the clock. 1. Stoudemire at the horn.
Nash with another nice assist. He's doing a fantastic job of finding the open man for the easy buckets.
Setting it up on the right. The Spurs trying to find the open man. Parker defended by Nash. Defended hard by Marion. Shot clock is down to 5. Clock's at 4. Clock's at...
He gets it back. Nice job of playing the passing lane.
Tony Parker coming up with the steal.
He is very quick, Warren. And at 6 feet tall, he is able to get nice and low to the ground. You can't make the lazy passes when he's around.
It's no good. He had to throw it up.
They went for the alley-oop, but the receiver wasn't able to complete it.
Parker launching from downtown makes the turnaround. Phoenix 1
for the Suns.
Off the mark from downtown.
Nice job challenging the three.
Well, we're seeing solid defensive pressure applied by Bowen. He changes direction. They continue to get baskets from mid-range.
If you look at where their points have come from, a big part of their offense has been from that mid-range area.
Nash setting it up. 10 on the shot clock. Nash with a step outside the line. He sets up on the right.
Parker
From point-blank range, Duncan puts it down with power. Nash is met by Duncan. From underneath,
Nash was able to time that pass perfectly for the alley-oop. A great pass for the nice assist.
Williams right at the basket, out of bounds, off the miss. Completely handcuffed by Parker. Only 5 left on the shot clock. At the buzzer, the 3 is off the mark. Marion hustling it down. The shot erased by Williams. Out of bounds, the officials say it's last touch by the Spurs.
They had interception. Beautiful play. He saw that pass all the way and stole it.
Layup's good. Here is another look at that play. He elevates off the mark from the baseline.
San Antonio has to be pleased with their continued effort on the defensive boards.
Parker.
Not a lot of space.
13,
They're looking to add to this league. Quite a performance thus far tonight. Their coach has to be happy with their play.
Marv, Greg Popovich was named head coach of the Spurs in 1996 and led them to NBA championship.
Misses on the tip-in. Barbosa from up close. No good on the finger roll. He crosses over. With the pull-up.
Defensive foul to number 10.
Parker is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. He gets it to fall. The layup doesn't fall. Bowen is there. The shot, Barbosa up on the shooter. Can't get it to drop from the top of the circle. Here's Stoudemire. Another assist for the point guard by way of Santa Clara. Steve Nash sees the floor very well.
You never know what he's going to do. He's got that frenetic style, herky-jerky. You don't know if he's going to pull up and shoot or drive it into the paint or dish it off to a teammate.
The defender got a piece of that pass.
They're very lucky it wasn't picked off.
Oh, a great rejection. Michael Red. Bator pulls up. The 2's no good. The Spurs not able to find an answer at the other end. Williams is all over his man. Five on the shot clock. Beats the clock. No good from three-point land. San Antonio is playing very well defensively, but they failed to collect the rebound.
It's always discouraging to give up an offensive rebound after a solid defensive possession.
Stoudemire fires. The 2's no good. He grabs the rebound. Duncan changes his shot.
Amare Stoudemire.
Bowen from three-point territory misfires from three.
This team is on a roll defensively.
2 minutes
The
remaining
defensive
in the
pressure is being
second
led
quarter.
by Barbosa. Range it from downtown. A good job of hitting the shot over the taller defender. A nice challenge against the defense by Barbosa. Stoudemire in a bit of pain. Looks like he may have been shaken up.
Amare Stoudemire. That's the first foul in the final 2 minutes.
He's not limping off, but he's moving gingerly. It might be his back.
Teams never like seeing one of their main guys get injured.
Bowen is hit on the shot and will head to the line to shoot two. Makes the first. Two for two. The Spurs are closing out this half with... Lampe heads it off the bench for the Suns.
Number 30, Lampe.
Sets it up. Patience being shown by the Suns. Barbosa with his foot over the line. Duncan with the ball. Parker with the jump shot. Another rebound pulled down.
That's just good hustle on their part, Marv. Each defender's making the box out their priority as soon as the shot goes up.
Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Parker on the left side.
Suns foul to number 30.
They are now over the limit.
That's his first personal. They are now
It's
in the
good.
penalty.
Parker sinks them both. Blocked by Bowen. Loose ball out of bounds. Sent back by Duncan. Solid defensive play by Barbosa. Here's Duncan. Flushes it down. Tim Duncan.
The Suns are falling behind because of poor play at both ends of the court. They need to start playing a team game if they want any hope of climbing back into it.
Duncan blocks it out of bounds. Last touch by the Spurs. He blows the layup. The shot clock is off. About 12 seconds left on the clock. From downtown, can't hit from downtown. The defender making things difficult for him.
I think seeing a man in the air going for the block affected how he shot that ball. Took him out of his normal shot.
That's the end of quarter number two. The Suns trail by 15. Hopefully they can figure out what's going on here during the half.
It's simple, Mark. Play defense and take good shots. At
Here
this
are the
point,
key players
they
at
deserve
the
to be
half.
on the losing end of the game.
checking back in.
He's tough. He's going to try and play for that earlier injury. Hopefully, returning in this game doesn't hurt him in the long run and make that injury worse.
Nash being played by Parker. Here's Stoudemire.
Amare Stoudemire.
Advances up court. Hits the two. Guarded closely by Finley. 4 to shoot, 3 on the clock. With no time left, hits it with a second left. Marion comes up with a steal. A nice defensive play that time by the former running Rebel.
Marv, he was second in the league in steals for the 2002-2003 season. He's very quick and very active on defense. You can't be careless with the ball when he's in the vicinity.
Parker handling. He changes direction. Finley with the jumper, misses the two.
Stoudemire is refusing to give up easy baskets down low.
He made a nice effort to force the opposing player into a tough shot. From in close, gathered in by Barbosa. Out of bounds on the loose ball.
The Suns are not making smart decisions passing the ball.
That pass was nearly intercepted. Pulling up, that's a 7-0 run for the Suns.
The Suns are executing on the offensive end and have cut the lead to a single digit.
Parker with no room to breathe, misses the close shot. Nothing seems to be dropping from in close.
The defense is doing an outstanding job of disrupting their offense. They're not giving up anything easy.
Nash with a nice look. That was right on for the finisher. He's really feeling it with those deliveries. Parker posting up.
He is shooting under 50% from the floor. The Suns have not made the necessary adjustments to slow down the other team offensively. Too many open looks.
Can't hit from downtown. A difficult shot for the shooter. He forced the tough shot with his height. Some nice defense displayed by Bowen. Rejected by Red. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Loose ball out of bounds. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Another miss. This game may slip out of reach if they don't find a way to connect.
You're right, Mark. They need to turn it around soon.
Parker from down low. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Parker with the quick hand.
Nice anticipation that time. He saw his man holding the ball down low and took it from him.
The Spurs pass it around looking for a hole in the defense. The strong finish. Tim Duncan. Setting it up. Nash guarded by Parker. Nash with a good vision. What a combination. That was great timing on that pass for the alley-oop. make the shot. Barbosa gives him no room. Comes up empty.
Phoenix looks very determined on grabbing every possible defensive rebound right now. The Suns are scoring the basketball and playing well on both ends of the floor. Still lots of time to come back and win it.
From the perimeter, the three doesn't go.
The Suns are still very focused on getting every rebound at the defensive end.
They continue to be very active on the glass in this contest. Brings it up court. Parker directing traffic from the left side. With the jumper. Can't make the... Not able to tip it back in. That's 2 boards for him so far. Barbosa bringing it up court. He can't hit the finger roll.
Parker is crashing the boards and making sure the other team doesn't get any second chances.
Bowen looking to hit. The two's no good. He grabs the loose ball.
He's putting in the effort on locating his man on the shot and boxing him out. Once you put that defender on your hip, he's going to have a tough time getting around you.
Lays it up for 2.
Nash is putting on a clinic with his pinpoint passing. He's making assist after assist.
Red sends it away. Nash from in close.
Nash.
Finger rolls good. The Suns are on quite a run and have narrowed the deficit to 1 basket.
They've turned this game around by improving their shot selection and communicating on defense.
Taken away by Marion.
He went for the steal and forced the turnover. A very impressive defensive play.
Here's Barbosa. Misses the turnaround. He comes away with the miss.
They were jostling for the ball there. The officials allowing the physical play between those two.
No good from 3-point. This is the tipper. Stoudemire doing a terrific job of keeping his man off the board.
He moved his feet, got position on his man, and came away with that rebound.
Stoudemire with a tight-fisted defensive stand. Finger rolls it for 2. Nash advances the ball. Finley with the nice block. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. They are sharing the ball on the offensive end. The baseline shot is good.
Nash is doing a terrific job right now of setting up his teammates. If they just keep moving, he'll find them.
He doesn't go for the fake. The two's no good. Fingers try to answer at the other end. With defenders all over him.
Shawn Marion.
Advances up court.
Defensive foul to number 31, Shawn Marion.
Parker draws the foul and goes to the line for 2. Good on the first. Parker gets them both. Nash played by Parker. Ten on the shot clock. Layup's good. San Antonio is making an effort defensively, but the other team is on fire from the field.
They're hitting tough shots, Mark. This team needs to keep up the defensive pressure.
Bowen Tries the jumper. No good for the left of the circle.
Stoudemire has continued to be very effective rebounding the basketball at the defensive end. An impressive turnover. He comes away with that pass. The pressure has been very effective.
A hurried pass was intercepted by Bowen. Can't hit for two. Marion grabs the ball.
You have to like the extra effort he's putting in at the defensive end.
He elevates. Red is 4 for 10 from the field.
He knows he's got the green light with this defender on him.
Parker with the change of direction. 10 to put it up. He blows the layup. Stoudemire at the rim.
To number 1.
Stoudemire called for his 5th on the foul. First shot is good. Stoudemire makes both free throws. Misfires from 3. A nice job of boxing out the offense on that sequence.
See the way they put a body on every man, Mark? If you can get that done, it makes those misses much easier.
And a timeout
for Phoenix.
Barbosa looking to hit from downtown. The 3 is off the mark. He forced his man to shoot over him. Some nice defense shown by Bowen.
Barbosa swipes it. The defensive pressure has been outstanding.
They've done some very nice things defensively. Parker with the pressure, gets it to fall from the perimeter. He finds the bottom of the net, even with a man right up on him. That was an impressive shot by Barbosa.
2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Ball's passed around by the Spurs. With the strong move, yes, Tim Duncan. Setting it up. The Spurs have dropped into the key and are allowing the long-range shots. Only 5 to get a shot off. Barbosa with 3 to shoot, off target with the turnaround. Parker picked up by Nash. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. No good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick. Ren from downtown. Can't hit from downtown. Barbosa called for stepping out of bounds. He tees it up, hits the 2. The Suns to call for a 5-second violation.
They should have been able to get the ball in play.
There was very little defensive pressure.
They can't afford to throw careless passes.
That was very nearly a turnover.
For 3.
Red fires from deep, good for 3. The Suns come up with an answer on the offensive end.
Picked him, the quick hands, able to strip it away.
Red at the basket, Barbosa with the assist.
He finds the man out front for the score. That's playing smart basketball.
Ten seconds left in this quarter. Puts it up from the perimeter. No good from three-point land.
Stoudemire has been a force so far in this game on the defensive boards. His athleticism and his physicalness have really been on display in this game.
And here we have the end of the third quarter. The Suns trail by 2.
They're on a roll heading into the fourth quarter and have to be feeling good about themselves.
Ginóbili coming into the game off the bench for the Spurs. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Clock's at 4. Stoudemire is fouled and it'll be charged to Duncan.
Duncan.
Shirley tries to back him down. A nice steal by Nash. 3 to shoot. Duncan launches it. Nash working the post. Jumper doesn't go. He collects the miss. Red, closely guarded, misses from close.
Nash is doing a stellar job rebounding the basketball. He's playing with energy and crashing the boards on every possession.
We're seeing some passing by San Antonio. With the pull-up,
Phoenix foul to number 45.
Parker is fouled, and it'll be charged to Shirley.
Team foul number 1.
Makes the first. Loose ball, out of bounds. Set up beautifully by Ginóbili. He saw it in his eyes and fed him with a pinpoint passing.
His guys love playing with him because they know he can deliver.
Bowen challenges the shot. Yes. Red with a lot. Sets it up. At the basket with a gorgeous move. Takes the contact, adjusts his shot in midair, and gets it to go. Advances up court. Marion elevates, misses the long 2. They remain behind, and the poor shooting from inside has definitely been a factor.
We're not seeing much success from them around the rim, Mark. You have to convert from in close if you want to win.
got a hand on it. The Suns trail by 7. Parker shooting, can't hit for 2. The shooter was forced into a rush shot and the miss. That was some nice defense by Nash. It doesn't go. Parker from close range couldn't get it to fall. He got hit, had to change it up, and it just would not go. From in deep, Red is fouled on the shot and heads to the line to shoot 2. It drops. He makes them both. Bowen is fouled beyond the arc and will be sent to the line.
Number 2.
First one's no good. Can't connect on the second. Bowen cannot find the hole.
Phoenix looks determined to dominate the defensive boards. They've continued to do a nice job of limiting second chance opportunities.
Red gets it off. That's team foul number 2 on the Spurs. He gets it to fall. Red sinks them both. Here's Bowen. The 3 is off the mark. Shirley able to grab rebound number 1. Ginóbili with the nice strip.
He forced them to cough it up, and they're off and running.
Ginóbili throws it down.
Defensive foul to number 8.
Nesterovic is whistled for the foul, his second personal. Good on the first. Two for 2. Parker with the ball. Duncan covered by Nash. The action controlled around the key. Shot clock is down to 5.
The passer needs to be absolutely certain he makes eye contact before attempting an alley-oop. That was not a good pass.
Amare Stoudemire powers it through. Nesterovic was too passive, Czar. He should have fouled the offensive player and sent him to the line. Bowen challenged by Red. Gets the baseline shot to go. He sets up on the right. Red elevates and shoots. Comes up empty. He got his hands up to bother the shooter just enough for the miss. That was a nice challenge on the shot by Bowen. From down low, he is making things very difficult for the shooter.
You hear it all the time. Get a hand up on the shooter, and that's exactly what he did. Players need to realize you don't have to go for the block every time. Just getting a hand in the guy's face will do it.
10 to... on the clock. Nesterovic up with the shot. The 2's no good. The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Spurs.
Number 4, Shawn.
From the low block, can't get it to drop. Rebound secured by Stoudemire. 10 seconds to get a shot off. Ginóbili with the highlight dunk.
He's doing a great job of making things happen on the offensive end.
He's made several in a row and continues to have the hot hand. Nash working from the right side. Sent away by Duncan. Pulling up.
To number 12.
Red is fouled and it'll be charged to Bowen. It's good.
The Spurs are at the limit.
Red gets them both. Nash steals the pass.
You can't make lazy passes with him around. He's too quick. He'll pick those kinds of passes off all night.
Nash defended by Parker. Here's Stoudemire. Puts it down with power. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Parker gets into the paint from the post.
Number 4.
Parker is fouled, and he's being sent to the line.
Number 3.
First shot is good. He elevates for it. Nash lets it go from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown. Backing down. Misses the two. Another board by Duncan. Ginóbili with 2 left. No good from straight away.
Phoenix played good enough D to force the miss, but they forgot to rebound.
The other team has the fresh 24 and can reset the offense. Doesn't fall from the left of the circle.
Duncan has been spectacular so far rebounding the basketball. The other team is really struggling to box him out.
Red is fouled by Ginóbili.
Spurs foul to number 20, Manu Ginóbili.
Nash handling. Stoudemire rejects it. Parker from point-blank range. Finger rolls good. Marion, little room to move, gets 2 with the finger roll. The Spurs.
San Antonio. Left in the fourth quarter.
The ball being worked around. deflected. Nicely done by Red.
Defensive foul.
They are now in the penalty. Makes the first. He hits both. Ginóbili is met by Marion. Only 5 left on the shot clock. Ginóbili couldn't fire in time. The officials have waved off the shot.
That must have been a frustrating possession. Great defensive pressure.
Here's Red. Yes, count it, and the foul. He'll get a chance to make it a three-point play.
The defender is going to have to do a better job at not leaving his feet, but it's going to be a long night for him, Mark.
Red able to complete a three-point play. Ginóbili with the open shot, hits from the perimeter.
Duncan is doing a terrific job of passing out of the double team. As soon as the double team came, he got rid of it. A nice job of setting his teammate up for the bucket.
He crosses over. Marion right at the basket. The close one's no good.
The Spurs have a chance here to extend the lead.
This is a pressure situation. He puts it up. Yes!
Not a lot of time left in this one. They need to score here.
This one is going down to the wire. Shot is no good.
The Suns needed to score on that possession, and they came away with nothing.
Shawn Marion. That's the
Marion intentional and uses his third personal.
Shawn Marion. That's his third personal. They are now in the penalty.
Good on the first. Duncan with another rebound.
Stoudemire
Gets the intentional, and he has fouled out.
Into the game for the Suns, number 0, Walter McCarty.
He gets it to fall.
They need a quick basket. This is a two-possession game with very little time left.
Nash, unguarded, can't get the three from downtown. This one is over. The Spurs take it. The final score is 94-89.
It's difficult to sustain your emotions after a big run to get back in the game, but they managed to hold on down the stretch.
Here are the stats for tonight's game.